Welcome to a SOMA Live Art Presentation and Guided Meditation Journey. SOMA Live Art is a channeled vibration. It's a portal into a higher dimension of being. As you are gazing into this live art right now, allow your intuition to reveal to you a sacred portal. A portal is an entrance into a higher realm of consciousness. Each SOMA Live Art has a portal waiting for you to enter through. So slowly take 3 deep breaths in, relax your body, and the portal will reveal itself to you. And don't second guess yourself. Just jump right in. You have arrived. To receive a healing today, keep your focus on the portal. Take 1 more deep breath in, hold for 3 seconds, and release. This will expand your consciousness and prepare you for today's journey. And now gently close your eyes. So let's journey to a place beyond your everyday world, to a world where you have an understanding of reality in terms of cosmic totality, a total order of harmony between the eternal and the temporal, the divine and the human. The SOMA Live Art you were gazing at is called Ontocracy, from the Greek word ontos and kratos, which are the power of being. So eyes are closed, and take a moment to settle into your posture and make yourself comfortable. Become aware of your breathing, noticing the rhythm and the pattern of your breath. And just feel comfortable doing nothing for a while. Just be content. Content to contemplate your breathing more deeply. And now begin by paying attention to the whole of your body as one, from the top of your head all the way down into your fingers and down into your toes. Be aware of your body as one. Every nerve, muscle, and fiber. And don't try to change anything. And don't try to stop anything from changing. Some things can change just by being observed. Just be content to notice whatever you notice and feel whatever you feel. Be a passive, detached observer. And as you continue to relax, turn your attention deeper within and become more aware of your body. Until you can almost imagine how you look right now. Begin to picture yourself as if seen from the outside. Just imagine you're taking a step back and looking at yourself. It doesn't really matter how vividly you can picture yourself. It's just the intention, just the idea that matters. So imagine your body posture, your facial expression, the color and the style of your clothing. And now keep looking at the image of yourself resting there. And now in your mind's eye, I'd like for you to imagine your own feet are gently leaving the ground. You begin floating gently upwards, slowly and continuously rising upwards. And all the while, your gaze keeps returning to your own body, seated there below as you raise above it. And keep looking down toward your body as you float higher and higher. And the roof and the ceiling disappear, allowing you to float freely upward. And gazing down, you see yourself seated comfortably below, looking content and contemplative. You can even see all the other rooms and any other people that are around. And as you continue to float gently higher and higher, your perspective widens more and more until you can see the whole surrounding area. You can see all the houses and buildings nearby from above. And you can see people in the buildings and in the streets and roads below. You can observe people far below working or walking along the pavement. People are cycling, driving their cars. And there are buses and trains. And you begin to contemplate the whole network of human lives and how people everywhere are interacting with each other, influencing each other, and encountering each other in different ways. And then floating higher, people become as small as ants below you now. rising up into the clouds. You see the whole of the surrounding region beneath you. You can see both towns and countryside. And gradually the coastline comes into view as your perspective becomes more and more expansive. And you float gently up above the clouds, above the weather, and through the upper atmosphere of the planet Earth. And so high that you eventually rise beyond the sphere of the planet itself and into outer space. And you look toward planet Earth and you see it suspended in space before you, silently turning in all its majesty and beauty. You can see the whole of your home planet now. The blue of the great oceans, and the brown and the green of the continents and land masses. And you can see the white caps of the polar ice, north and south. And you can see gray wisps of cloud that passes silently across the surface of the earth. And though you can no longer see yourself from so far above, you know and feel that you are down there on earth below, and that your life is important, and what you make of your life is important. And your change in perceptives change your view of things and your values and your priorities. And you contemplate all the countless living beings upon the earth. The population of the planet is over 6 billion people. And you realize that your life is one among many, one person among the total population of the earth. And you think of the rich diversity of human life on earth, the many languages spoken by people of different races, different countries, people of all different ages, newborn infants, elderly people, people in the prime of their life. And you think of the enormous variety of human experiences. Some people right now are unhappy. Some people are happy. And you realize how richly varied the tapestry of human life before you seems. And yet, as you gaze upon planet Earth, you are also aware of its position within the rest of the universe. A tiny speck of stardust, adrift in the immeasurable vastness of cosmic space. This world of yours is merely a single planet, a tiny grain of sand by comparison with the endless tracts of cosmic space. A tiny rock in space, revolving around our sun. And the sun itself just one of countless billions of stars which punctuate the velvet blackness of our galaxy. And you think about the present moment on Earth, and you see it within the border of this context of your life as a whole. And you think of your lifespan as a whole in its totality. And you think of your own life as one moment, an enormous lifespan of mankind. Hundreds of generations have lived and died before you. And many more will live and die in the future, long after you have gone. Civilizations too have a lifespan. And you think of the many great cities which have arisen and been destroyed throughout the ages. And your own civilization as one in a series, perhaps in the future to be followed by new cities, peoples, languages, cultures, and ways of life. And you think of the lifespan of humanity itself, just one of countless billions of species living on the planet. When mankind arose as a race roughly 200,000 years ago, animal life itself first appeared on Earth over 4 billion years ago. And contemplate time as follows. Realize that if the history of life on Earth filled an encyclopedia 1,000 pages long, the life of the entire human race could be represented by a single sentence somewhere in that book, just one sentence. And yet, you think of the lifespan of the planet itself, countless billions of years old. And the life of planet Earth too has a beginning, a middle, and an end, formed from the debris of an exploding star, unimaginably long ago. And one day, in the distant future, its destiny is to be swallowed up and consumed by the fires of our sun. And you think of the great lifespan of the universe itself. It's the most incomprehensible vastness of universal time, starting with a cosmic explosion, a big bang, they say, immeasurable ages ago in the past. And perhaps one day, at the end of time, this whole universe will implode upon itself and disappear once again. Who can imagine what, if anything, might follow at the end of time, in the wake of our own universe's demise? contemplating the vast lifespan of the universe, remember that the present moment is but the briefest of instances, a mere blink of the eye, a turn of a screw, a fleeting second in the mighty river of cosmic time. And yet, the here and now is important. Standing as the center point of all human experience. Here and now, you find yourself at the center of living time. Your body may be small in the grand scheme of things. Your imagination, the human imagination, is as big as the universe, bigger than the universe, enveloping everything that can be conceived. And from the cosmic point of view, your body seems small, but your imagination seems utterly vast. Contemplate all things, past, present, and future. And you see your life within the bigger picture, the total context of cosmic time and space. The totality is absolute reality. And you see yourself as an integral part of something much bigger, something truly vast, the all itself. And just as the cells of your own body work together to form a greater unity, a living being, so your body as a whole is like a single cell in an organism of the universe. Along with every atom in the universe, you contribute to your role, to the unfolding of its grand design. And as your consciousness expands and your mind stretches out to reach and touch the vastness of eternity, things change greatly in perspective, and shifts occur in their relative importance. Trivial things seem trivial to you, and indifferent things seem indifferent. And the significance of your own attitude towards life becomes more apparent. And you realize that life is what you make of it. You learn to put things in perspective and focus on your true values and priorities in life. And one stage at a time, you develop the serenity to accept the things you cannot change, and the courage to change the things you can, and the wisdom to know the difference. You follow nature, your own true nature, as a rational, truth-seeking human being. and the one great nature of the universe as a whole. You are one. And now in this moment, you are beginning to sink back down to earth, back toward your place in the here and now. But part of you can remain aware of the view from above and always return to and remember that sense of serenity and new perspective. And now you begin your descent back down to earth to face the future with renewed strength and serenity. And you sink back down through the sky, down, toward your personal area again. Down into your building or your home. Down you go. And then you sink back gently into your body, all the way now. And as your feet slowly come to rest upon the floor once again, I want you to think about the room around you. Think about action and movement. Think about looking around and getting your bearings. Begin to breathe a little bit more deeply now. A little bit more energetically. Let your body feel more alive and ready for action. Breathe in energy and vitality into your body. Breathe a little deeper and deeper again, until you're ready to take a deep breath and enter into the here and now with inner calm and serenity. Slowly coming fully back into your body now, wiggling your fingers and your toes. And opening your eyes gently. And as you are gazing once again upon the SOMA Live Art Presentation, give a prayer of gratitude to the portal that led you into Ontocracy. So until the next time, take a deep breath in, smile. Your journey today is now complete. May the love in my heart go from me to you.